going to be doing a wee episode on nostalgia, growing up in the 90s, the difference between now and then.
Aye.
We were like born in the 80s, but
kind of grew up
kind
in
of
the
grew
90s.
up in the 90s.
Definitely. Though we were born in 83, both of us.
Aye.
So not too many years in the 80s, mate, but aye. 90s was our time.
Aye, it was our time. Time when there was no internet.
Aye, not even a mobile phone or anything like that. But aye, we were thinking about maybe describing our generation to even the generation under us and the generation of now, the difference between the way we are and the way they are. Talking about maybe like we were out in the street way more. And I don't mean we're outside kind of thing, but like outside playing hidey, hunts. We'll describe what hunts are. Playing football, stuff like that, but we had different names to it, like though it's football, shoebie and stuff like that. Different upbringings, easily.
Would you say it was better or worse, or a bit of both?
When I look at it, at the generations kind of the now, I think ours is way better. And I think that obviously they'll say theirs is better, but ours is way better because I think socialising was a massive thing when we were younger. Like you had to interact outside with your pals and stuff, and building solid friendships. Nowadays friendships are more online, maybe kids playing, I don't know, certain computer games and stuff like that. It's all like virtual friendships, though people will have pals, but we were solid.
It's more school pals they've got now, isn't it? Like more through school, but like we had pals that were fair
different schools, different streets.
And then we used to just like, as soon as you wake up in the morning, it was like, right, we're going out. That was it, and you weren't back until you were starving or
when our parents used to say when the street lights came on, but even that.
And at this time, you were always late.
Always. The excuses as well. You know, amount of watches I had and lost. You know what I mean?
But it's definitely a different kind of generation now, isn't it?
Definitely.
You don't see it anymore, in it, like out playing in the streets and all that anymore. Which I think is a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Definitely.
So the bonds that we had when we were young was, or group of pals, was like family rather than pals,
just mates.
You know what I mean?
Lasted for years. Like we've been pals, say, since nursery. You know what I mean? And we're 40-ish. No, 40. 40. But we've been pals for about that same amount of time. You know what I mean? Like nursery.
You can't imagine it would be like that if we never had that childhood where we were out all the time and going through all the things that we went through when we were young. Like maybe like if we were just kind of school pals or like talk online or on the computer, you wouldn't have that same kind of bond, wouldn't you?
No way.
Like all the games you used to make up.
I know.
Like creativity you had when you were young, no? Like just making up mad games with chalk and kick a can and all.
I'll tell you a game. On you go, sorry.
Random games.
No. I was telling Kirsty about when we were at my dad's and we were doing the Electric Man.
A big circle.
Circle sofa bed. And she's like, yours are nuts. And I was like, that's the way it was then. Electric Man. Fireman and like Windman or something like that. You know what I mean? And the amount of fantasy driven kind of way we were. Even we would act out movies.
The imagination you used to have.
Brilliant. Like, that's the word I was saying, fantasy. Imagination's the word I was looking
for. Just to make up stuff and go out and like the rules you used to make and all that kind of stuff.
It's quality. Figures and all. We used to play with a lot of toys. Like you don't even see kids playing with much figures nowadays. Like my wee lassie and my boy when he was young, he'd never really played with figures or anything like that. And even Lexi played with some dolls, but she wasn't. Like even up to the age we were still maybe playing with some figures and stuff like that. Like the old He-Man and Turtles and stuff like that. I loved that on days it was raining and just creating my own wee stories in the house.
I know, you don't see it anymore. They're all buried in phones and things.
Tablets, PlayStation. We had the Mega Drives and stuff, but even even that was, we went on them when it was time to get home.
Aye.
And maybe have an hour before bedtime.
Or if you were, like, you weren't allowed it.
Aye.
That's when it would